Okay, so today I want to talk about brands that use my videos in their ads without my permission. Honestly, I'm pretty mad about this from the ad that I just saw, so I'm not really gonna do an intro. I just want to hop right in and start talking about this because, girl, I am heated. So hi, I'm Sierra. Welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about these freaking ads. So every so often, I would say at least once a month at this point, I start getting tagged in posts and getting posts sent to my DMs from you guys of brands that you've seen using my videos in their advertisements without my permission. Also, before we get too far into this, I just want to note that there are brands that I actually work with on their advertisements where they have my permission, like Fabletics, for example. I work with them on those advertisements and it's part of my contract with them. And it's really cool to see my photos being used in advertisements for a brand that I love and endorse and work with. So that's not what I'm talking about when I say brands that use me in their ads. I'm talking about all of the sketchy companies out there who, instead of, I don't know, creating their own ad with their own footage that they filmed or that they paid someone to create, they rip content illegally from YouTube videos like mine. They rip audio of a YouTuber talking about a totally different product or video of a YouTuber trying on or testing a totally different product. And then they use that in their advertisements to make it look like we're raving about their product and endorsing their company. This happens to a lot of YouTubers and influencers, and unfortunately, at least right now, there's just not a lot that we can do about it. Whenever this happens, I report the ad and I ask those who sent it to me to also report the ad. I'll send a link to it to my manager to see if he can do anything about getting it taken down. And sometimes literally nothing happens and the ad just stays up. And other times the ad does actually get taken down, but then this company just reposts the exact same video under a different account and it just keeps going. It's frustrating. These kind of fake ads are most prevalent on Facebook and Instagram, and they're really starting to become a thing on TikTok too. And these platforms aren't really doing anything to try and stop it. I've tried to get in contact with them multiple times about this issue and just crickets. But thank goodness YouTube actually takes this stuff seriously. I haven't really had any problems with these kind of ads showing up on YouTube. So for a long time, this was just something that like mildly annoyed me, and I just kind of brushed it off as something that was frustrating, but I couldn't really do anything about. But that's when the ads were pretty harmless. They'd use like a clip from a try-on video from my channel of me wearing a pair of jeans that's totally different from the pair of jeans they're trying to sell. Annoying for me as the creator because my footage is being used without my permission and I have no control over the context or the messaging. And annoying for you guys who might see this ad and trust my recommendation from watching my channel and watching my videos. And so you order that product because of that and because of that trust, and then you get duped. But recently, these ads started crossing that line from annoying thing that's out of my control to seriously harmful and dangerous and just super messed up. And that's why I'm here making a whole video about it. So there's probably been like 50, maybe 60 ads like this that have popped up over the last few years that I've been on YouTube. But I didn't take screen recordings of any of them until a couple weeks ago when I thought I might actually want to make a video talking about this. So although I'm only talking about a few specific ads in this video, just know that this is a very prevalent problem that goes far beyond just these couple ads that I'm gonna show. And there's also been ads that are much, much worse than the ones that I'm gonna show you. So here's an example of one of those annoying but whatever ads. This one circulated a ton, and considering they definitely didn't have permission to use my footage in the ad, I'm guessing that the other creators that they're showing in this video are in the same boat as me. So let's watch it.
This jeans is insane.
They fit very well. They're very flattering.
Do you notice how these are all different pairs of jeans?
They definitely are super stretchy.
My booty and hips look very flattering and sculpted.
There's
is
me.
everyone. The waistband is perfect.
They hit perfectly right underneath my belly button, but they're not squashing anything. The feel of these jeans is incredible. They're definitely a keeper in my opinion.
So these are all different creators wearing different pair of jeans, and the jeans that they're raving about are definitely not the ones that the ad is trying to get you to purchase. Let's watch another one. This next one actually made me like laugh out loud when I saw it. Still annoying, but the clip that they chose to use was just, well, let's watch it. Okay, chafing thighs. Oh, got the sticky thing. Actually, kind of low-key looks cool. Waterproof. Here's my clip. Wait, ready for it? Showing their product again. Another creator. So that was advertising like an anti-chafe tape sticker thing. And they pulled this clip from a collab I did last year with my friend Hannah Witten, where we tried different Chub Rub products. And I'm like over dramatically rubbing my legs together as I walk as like a bit for the video to show, you know, the rub of the chub. It's just funny that they watched this entire video, not even on my channel, on my friend Hannah's channel, and chose this clip to demonstrate their Chub Rub product. It's just funny. It's funny to me. Like, obviously these brands and ads should not be doing this and using anyone's likeness without their permission. I mean, it's one thing for me because I am a YouTuber and I put my image out there. They definitely still should not be doing this, and it's still definitely illegal. But I can imagine if they're taking clips from smaller creators or even just people who exist on the internet and post their own photos, it would feel very violating. And it does feel violating, but I do think I've gotten a little bit desensitized to it, especially with these ads that are using my clips. But in the spectrum of what we're going to talk about next, like, this is very tame, this is very mild, and kind of the next thing I want to talk about is where it gets serious for me. So I noticed that starting a few years back, as I started to open up about my confidence journey online, and as I started to talk more about body positivity and self-love and health, I noticed that these ads that are using my footage without permission started to shift their focus to weight loss and dieting. I saw a few ads that would actually use me as the before and then use a totally different influencer as the supposed after from taking their diet pills or using their weight loss plan. It was really, really gross. Here's a look at just one diet ad that I got sent to me recently that made me really, really mad. It starts off by showing a clip from my video where I broke plus size fashion rules, which kind of makes this worse because the video from which they took the footage was about breaking down your insecurities and pushing through to find confidence in the way that you are, whereas they're taking that footage and they're using it to try and sell a diet supplement. And the caption says, "New year, new you again. At 57, I'm fitting into my daughter's jeans again thanks to a simple ritual. Only 1 cup before bed with it, question mark? You can eat anything. It lets you regain new life." Let's watch this video. So there's me. Shark Tank clips of them drinking, definitely not this. Melting something away. I think they're trying to get you to think that's fat, that it's melting away. So that's the ad that now my face, my image, my video is associated with. So let's dissect this ad for a second. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be the one who's 57 or if I'm the daughter in the jeans. I'm thinking I must be the before because at the end of the video, they show a girl wearing jeans, and I was wearing jeans, who's definitely much thinner than me, so I'm guessing I'm the before. So they show me posing in these jeans, and then they show Lori Greiner from Shark Tank drinking something. That's Mark Cuban from Shark Tank. An animation of someone drinking something and then their body literally shrinking. Some sort of demonstration of melting something. I'm thinking, like I said, this is supposed to show that their pseudoscience diet supplement is going to literally melt your fat away, which is not possible. And then they have 2 doctors in lab coats gesturing at some sort of like animation clip of a body shrinking. And then you get another Shark Tank clip and then another body transformation animation. And then the end product of the completely different person in a pair of jeans. So as you can see, in addition to using my clip, they also used some clips from the show Shark Tank. And actually a couple weeks back, Steven and I were watching Shark Tank. And in the middle of the show, on Shark Tank, they played a PSA about how many fake ads like this are using clips from Shark Tank to try and trick people. Strangely enough, this is not the first ad I've seen that uses my footage along with footage from Shark Tank. So when I saw the PSA on Shark Tank, I was like, this problem goes so much deeper than I even knew. And if Shark Tank, a freaking highly popular network television show, can't get this to stop. How the heck am I supposed to get these taken down? But I think what really shifted my mindset from this is a really annoying aspect of posting my content online to I need to talk about this and let my community know what's going on is the fact that these fake weight loss ads started popping up in droves using my images, using my footage, especially on Facebook. And clearly, they were targeting you guys, my audience, my community, with these ads. Because y'all were the ones sending them to me and tagging me in them and making me aware that these exist. And these ads are the antithesis of everything that I stand for, of everything that I have overcome in my own confidence journey and my own health journey, of everything that I am trying to fight against on my channel with the content that I create. And it gets worse. Do you want to know one of the most messed up things about this problem? Is that these brands are specifically trying to target and manipulate you guys, my viewers, my community with these ads. So if you didn't know, when a brand wants to run an advertisement on a social media site, they can select certain age demographics, locations, or interests to try and target their ideal customer. So for example, let's say that there's a diaper company that wants to run an ad for their new organic diapers. And for this specific hypothetical ad, the brand wants to target women in their 30s who live in California and have an interest in organic products and parenting. The brand can set those parameters for their ad campaign. This helps them to make sure that they're only paying the social media site to show the advertisement to their target market, to the people they want to sell the product to. They don't want to spend half their marketing budget serving ads to 18-year-old Chad who's out shotgunning his 10th beer at Sigma Theta Pi. Is that even a real fraternity? I don't know, but I digress. Some of you guys probably already know that this is how ad campaigns work, so sorry if I'm telling you something that you already know. But these sketchy brands who are using my footage and my likeness and my image for their sketchy weight loss diet ads are likely being very, very calculated with who they pay the social media sites to show these advertisements to. They can use this targeted advertising to show the ad to women who have an interest in fashion and body positivity. They can even use my name, Sierra Schultzzie, as a keyword, and then pay to have this advertisement served specifically to you, people who are on my channel, watching my videos, probably on a confidence journey, so that they can try to get you to buy their shitty ass pseudoscience diet culture bullshit product. Go ahead and rip that audio clip. Why don't you use that in your advertisements? By preying on your confidence struggles and using the image of someone you hypothetically trust, hopefully you trust me, but these advertisements are probably making it pretty damn hard. This is taking it a step further than the already very prevalent issue of companies using women's insecurities to try and sell them a product. Like, them using my footage and pretending that I endorse their product sucks. It's annoying. But then them using my image and manipulating the relationship that we have to try to get you to buy a product that is the pinnacle of everything I try to fight against online. It makes me, at the end of the day, more than anything, it makes me so upset and protective over you guys. Because I know what it's like to be in such a vulnerable spot that you just want to do anything you can to be thin and to be accepted. And I, as a teenager, fell for so many bullshit diet products that were harmful to me physically, and that the sentiment behind them was so harmful to me mentally. I bought diet teas and juice cleanses that made me poop my brains out. If I would have seen an ad like this showing some magical pill that's supposedly just gonna burn all of my fat away, I think 19-year-old me would have bought it in a heartbeat. So if I seem like way too angry about this, that is why. It hurts my heart to think that there could be someone watching this video right now who's in the same toxic headspace that I used to be in, but is here watching my videos to try and accept themselves and escape that self-loathing diet culture loop. Could be strategically manipulated by one of these companies using my image to do it. It's awful and it sucks, and I don't want any of you guys to be victim to that, and that's why I'm talking about it. So there's a problem in the online community that you guys might never have even known existed. If you do happen to see me in one of these advertisements, please just report the ad, and then it does really help me if you want to take the time to send it to me, because then at least I'm aware that it exists and it's out there, and I can try to get it taken down down, even though most of the time that doesn't even work. And most of all, just be careful where you spend your money, especially when it comes to shitty diet products and sketchy online ads. Know that they are preying on your insecurities and they are just hoping to capitalize and cash in on the hurt that diet culture has brought you. And the best way that you can stick it to them is by just loving yourself as you are and not falling for it. I'm sorry if this video felt a little bit different than my normal content. I will have a normal Sierra video for you on Friday. And I also posted a really fun video last Friday where I styled clothes from Walmart on my Instagram for a week. So I'll put a card for that video up there if you want to watch something more lighthearted and upbeat, and definitely be looking out for the new video coming this Friday. But be confident, be kind to your body. I want to emphasize that today. Be kind to your body, be kind to yourself, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.